Alright, in this video I have a Ryobi Pole Saw, 18 volt, 1 plus, Home Depot special, Ryobi. Here's the 8-inch thing right here. It was working. It got bound up on the chain and then it stopped working. I'm thinking, okay, either I blew out the motor, which looks like this once you get it apart, or I blew a fuse. So, like anything, these tools, of course, are mass produced. They don't want you to fix them. They don't want to make it easily repaired. So this is a quick little video on how I found out what the problem is. And there's other videos online as well. This is just to help you get pointed in the right direction. So it stopped working. You take it apart. And like anything, the key tool here is get your little Klein tool voltmeter. I just stuck it on that one just to see if I'm reading any volts coming out of the battery. Battery is good. And I first checked it here, putting the leads right here on the two connectors right here, make sure I got some juice coming out. I did up to here. Then I still had the thing connected, and I actually took this apart. You have an Allen wrench I used, and I just had it. Like with anything, you always have a tool until you don't have it. There you go. That is what I used to take all these screws out. Wasn't too bad. Usually these tools, they have a special screw or something where you can't get that last screw out and it makes it impossible to take it apart to try and diagnose it. There's some, actually put grease in the thing. Amazing. Yeah, it's funny when you take this stuff apart, you see how cheaply they are built. And you can see how much money they are actually making. So this one, for reference, where is it? There's no model. Where's the barcode, guys? It's up here. Oh, is this it? That's the warning. It's a P. The Ryobi P2501, there you go, 18 volt, cordless pole saw. So again, I was getting juice up to here, boom. Then I took this apart, here's the underneath, here's the little motor, nothing much to it really. It's kind of pathetic, it's like a little car, a little RC motor car motor, you know, you put in your hobby tools, your hobby toys. And you get that out, everything's greased up, look fine. I put the LEDs, the voltmeter on here, tested. No juice was coming in. It was hard to reach. You know, you make sure I have them hooked up, and I would pull the switch. No juice was coming through. You can also, if you want to make sure the motor's fine, put it on continuity. Boom. That setting on my meter might be different on yours. It should be the same. And you can actually just put it on the motor to make sure, I don't know. I do this to make sure things are cool inside. I don't know if you hear that. You get a beep on the voltmeter that continuity's good. Just a stupid test I do, just to make sure that's good. Motor appears fine. So I put the LEDs on the end here. These puppies. No juice. So then I said, okay, popped it off here. This thing's connected like right here. Pops off easy, which again, for Ryobi and these mass-produced tools, came off easy. And I look down here with a flashlight, and you can actually see, it's hard to see with here, but there is black taping. I'm going to see here. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Right down in here on the red line, there is black taping. And if you know basic wiring, it's an inline fuse or a boating or anything like that. All right, so the fuse is in here. Now the secret is I need to pop out this to get to the wiring, and I'm just going to replace it with an auto or a marine inline fuse. I think it's 30 amp, and then just plug that in and reconnect it. They make it very difficult to get at this thing for a reason, and I just said the reason earlier. They want you to go buy. I got some air pollution flying over. Oh, these airplanes, man. All right, let's go. Yeah, they've put these fuses down in there, and they're taped up so you can't even see that it's blown. It's hidden on purpose. Shame on the companies for doing this. Again, they don't want the right to repair crap. They don't want you to be able to fix your own stuff. Why? Because you bought this for $90, $100. Boom, it lasted 6 months, or you get it caught on a limb and you jammed it up like me or something like that. Boom, oh, a fuse broke. A little 10-cent fuse, if that. You go back and spend another $90 on their tool. And there you go. That's how it works. And that is the name of the game. So that's why if you can work with your hands, kind of troubleshoot stuff, you're way ahead of the game. You just have to have time and a place to work, right? If you're in an apartment, it's going to be hard, but why would you have this if you live in an apartment? Yeah, my bad, because the chain just rusted really quick for some, I have no idea. I had it covered too. There's a cover. That did not protect it at all. So I think from now on, this thing's, you know, getting taken apart and put inside away from any moisture, even though it was under a shed in one of those outdoor storage sheds. It's just wow, it just did not do well. So I might also coat it with some of that CRC anti-corrosion. So now let's go on. I know this, I'm pretty sure this is fine. I know it's the inline fuse. How do I get this out? Online they said people actually have dealt with this. This is a very common problem with Ryobi crap. They said put a dowel down in here. I'll probably use a small broomstick or something, and I'll just pop this out. I'm going to just push that all the way down till it hits this thing right here, the inside of this, and you can see there's a tab right there, and they say you should sort of pop it out. One guy in a video 5 years ago, great video, the guy does the same thing, very detailed. He screwed out the rivets. Everyone says, no, you don't have to do that. I'm not going to do that. How much is your time worth? $100, yeah, I'll spend a couple hours taking this apart, right? Just to get it working again, because I want to cut some branches. That's all. I just wanted to cut some branches, and oh, it's not working. So my next task now is to try to tap out this so I can get these wires right here exposed and replace that inline fuse. All right, here it is. That is the inline fuse. This is the business end. There's the pole it came out of. I use this metal dowel right here, put it inside this connector, the pole. Use a little hammer. For persuasion, be careful not to bend the pins like I did on this a little bit, but it should still be all right. All right, so now we're going to cut out this inline fuse and either direct solder it together or put in an auto inline fuse. I think it's 30 amp. It doesn't really say on here. No, it's not 60. All right, I will cut it open and we'll see what we got. Odds are it's not going to tell us. Okay, this is the inline fuse. I took off the insulation. It is painted white, so you can't even see if it was blown. And if you look on the end caps there, it is a 30 amp inline fuse, in case you're looking for a reference. 30 amp inline fuse. It is 14 AWG for the wire on this connector. Okay. All right, one gotcha with the inline fuse removed. I am short a few inches of cable. I need to go get some 14 AWG. I only have 16 AWG. And right now I just kind of temporary hacked this together with a butt splice just to see if it worked. And if you go down here, I just got the pole connected like that, just to verify it was the fuse. Watch. And this is going to take off. Ready? There you go. So, a wonderful engineering design, deliberately done by the manufacturer to make your life miserable, so you go out and spend another $100 on a tool just for a little 10-cent part. All right. So what I'm going to do is get a 14 AWG and add it to here to make up the difference. See that? I need about a hand's length to fill that puppy in. Put some shrink wrap. I don't even care if I put an inline fuse in or not, because, you know, I remove the batteries all the time, and I don't know. Maybe I'll get one. I'll see how much they are. I got the part number right here. So let me just go price it out, and maybe I'll do that first. And yeah, okay. There you go. Fun with Ryobi.